So here we are with the new and improved version of the Big Flight, which is now 6 feet 3 inches or something like that, and the same height as the other flight cage. As you can see, I have a big blackberry bramble behind me, and my biggest predator problem has always been rats, because it's easy to build, relatively easy to build a cage that's raccoon proof or fox proof or anything else. But rats are slippery little critters, and they are magnificent hunters. So that, and we're up on a hillside here, so things are a little more windy than they used to be. So I went ahead and things were not good the way they were before anyway. So the Big Flight now has one solid wall, 2 solid walls actually. There's this one and this side over here, because the prevailing winds come from this direction, so I want them to hit these 2 walls. And it also has a floor, because it's a lot easier to keep rats out if you have a floor. So it's sitting on bricks on the corners, nothing fancy. I just built a floor to size and stuck a piece of board in on the double entry, and we're good to go. So that is the Big Flight, and it is thoroughly wrapped for winter now. As you can see, we even have a little wind going right now, and it's really hard on birds to do big wind. The other thing I did was I positioned them so that the narrow ends face the south, so the direct sunlight area is much smaller. It's not hitting the cage broadside on the south, so that's a good thing. Let's go in here and take a peek at our little birdies, shall we? Okay, so I had discovered, right before it was time to move, oh, here's the other thing. I used to put hay on the floor of the cage when it was a natural bottom, because it's kind of, you know, good aeration and the whole thing. But with the solid floor, I think pine shavings is probably going to be more beneficial. So when I run out of my bale of orchid grass, I will put pine shavings down. Wow, you guys are loud. Shh, you're too loud. So, here we have families. These 2 down here are Kitesh's babies. Where's Kitesh? Oh, let me see her. Where is she? Oh, there she is. There's Kitesh right there. She's my recessive pied. She's with Saturn. And that is her youngest and her oldest baby. Her middle baby, they're both violets, by the way, and they're both yellow faces. Her middle baby was a cobalt. Managed to get his little ring, his little leg band caught right up here on one of these pieces of wire and hang upside down by it for heaven only knows how long. It could have been 24 hours before I found him. And he's in sick bay getting antibiotics. His leg is badly swollen to the point where his band is probably restricting circulation to some degree, but the foot is still warm, which tells me that there is still circulation happening there. So he's on heavy-duty antibiotics in the hopes that that will hold at bay any necrosis material from turning him septic, and hopefully he'll slough off whatever he couldn't take. So that is Kitesh's family. I put everybody in family groups because I learned that separating the sexes when they're babies is a bad idea, because you end up with a bunch of birds that don't know how to breed. And I also learned from many old-timers that they just behave better if they're mixed with babies, but learn to behave sooner, faster, in a more socially acceptable manner if they're in with larger birds. So I've split them up. They're half of my babies are in here. There's 13 in here and 14 in the other flight. And I kept them in family groups. So we have, like, for instance, there's Jester down there, my pied with a beautiful stripe on his belly. He and Sky, who is over there, have their daughter Stella, who's a teenager and going to be breeding in the spring. Their baby boy, where is he? He's not a baby anymore. Where is he? The clear flight pied. Oh, there he is, right there. That is Poseidon. And they also have the three babies that they brought up, which are those two right there, a clear flight pied and a dominant pied with the spangle. And they have one other baby, which is another dominant pied spangle right there. So they have both last spring and last fall's babies in here. Same thing with, that is, that does not look like Sprite to me. What is Sprite? Is that Sprite or is that Razzle? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong bird. Okay, there's Fluffy right there. He's still doing her weird molt. And her Razzle is right there. I mean, her Sprite is right there. So Fluffy and Sprite are in here with last summer's babies, who are right here. That's Deepian and Sif, who is this Sif right here? Are you Sif? Let me see. Turn around, look at me. Nope, that's not Sif. That's Freya. Where's Sif? Let's see her. Oh, there she is, down there. And that's Sif. I can tell because her cere is brown because she's older. So her little brothers and sisters, of which there are 4, are this little guy right here, who I think is a girl. These 2 little ones up here, who I think are a boy and a girl. And this little one over here, who I think is also a girl. So, oh no, that was a boy today. You're pretty young, so it's kind of hard to tell. Oh no, that is not their baby. That's their baby. That's their baby. One of those, that's their baby. That's their baby. This is Sprite, no, Razzle and Remington. There's Razzle right there, unfaithful that he is, always flirting with somebody else. And Remington down there. And they have Freya, who is right there, and quite magnificent. And her sister Thalia, who's right there, from summer. And then they have this little baby right here, who's a double factor spangle from the fall, and her single factor spangle brother, who I don't see right now, who's all the way down there. That's their newer baby. So they have, again, 2 collections. Are there any other birds in here with babies? Oh, and of course there is Bond. No, that's Thalia. Where's Bond? Oh, there's Bond and Breezy right there. I should have known. They're always together. There's Bond, there's Breezy, and they have their 3 terrible birdies from summer, which is Airy, the little violet right there. Let's see, where is their baby boy? I don't know how I can miss him. He's absolutely huge. Oh, there they are. And that's their 2 boys right there from summer. That's Odin and Thor the younger. And they are magnificently beautiful little birdies. So I'm mixing, and then I have a few others in here, like this is Shakti and her sister Athena. That's Dionysus. That Texas Clear Body Girl is Persephone. So I mixed in some more of the middle-aged kids because I want them to see how the big birds do it, because I separated them by sex for too long and they're a little bit lost on the whole courtship thing. So they're in here with adult, experienced breeders, and babies and younger brothers and sisters, and hopefully they'll figure this out. This little one right here was raised by Haverty and Lacey, fostered out from Storm and Azul, double factor spangle white. She did something to herself so that I came out one day and she had blood coming out of her mouth and nose, and I thought, she had some kind of terrible hemorrhage or something. I think what actually happened was she probably broke her face. She probably panicked in the middle of the night and flew into the edge of the ceramic water dish or something like that and broke her face. She was in bad shape for several days, but she pulled out of it, and she seems to have made a full recovery, but I'm still watching her because I kind of expect that she broke her face, and things might end up growing a little bit strangely, so I'm keeping an eye on her, but she looks really good. She's not in here with her parents. She's in here because when she was sick, she fell in love with one of Fluffy and Sprite's babies that literally fed her and groomed her and kept her going. And I didn't want to separate them because they're both double factor strangles and they will be bred together. So, but she's looking good now, so hopefully that's good. All right. So that's the update on the big flight.